Okay, sorry about that. I stopped the video, so now I'm gonna have 2 videos, unless I can splice these together, which I don't know how to do, so we'll see what happens. I guess if something pops up on the screen, it doesn't interrupt the video, so sorry. I had to get a drink of iced tea. Okay, let's pour this puppy and see what happens. Here we go. I'm gonna have way too much paint, I just know it. I don't understand why it says, you know, it works out to 5 ounces for a 12 by 12 canvas, but good Lord, it is such a huge amount of paint. Now my issue when I do this is I either get my paint too thin or too thick, and I don't get the results that I'm looking for. But it actually looks like it might work. Now I don't know about the clouds, but the rings are looking pretty decent. I don't really care if I pour off all that brown. I don't know. I find pour painting just so fascinating. I usually do real stuff. Like I did my son and daughter-in-law's wedding photo, one of them, and I duplicated it in black and white. And I usually do stuff like that. I like doing really detailed stuff too, but I saw these videos a couple of years ago and I was like, you know what? That is so cool. I need to try that. Okay. So, ooh, the inside of the cup is so cool looking. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, when I did, I don't want that to all run off. I did put, I don't know if I told you, I think I did, that I put one drop of silicone in a couple of the colors. Okay, there is a little bit of gold popping up there. So if you watch other people's videos that have been doing this for a really long time and actually know what they're doing, you always want to tip your painting, but always bring the biggest amount of paint back to the center. Otherwise you'll mess up all your pretty lines. Everything will go wonky. And I have a lot of pretty paintings that are completely overstretched and wonky, but they're still pretty. So, I mean, if you don't totally get the hang of this right away, don't stress about it. I mean, this is abstract art. I mean, who cares if you don't have perfect lines or perfect cells or whatever? I mean, all you really have to worry about is it pretty? Does it look good? Is it catching to the eye? Is there a decent composition? Oh, my burnt sienna's going away. I don't know, what do you think? Should I leave it like that or tilt the ends off? I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. It looks like it's starting to do some stuff though. I'm gonna go ahead and torch it. I love paintings with negative space, but when I do them, they just don't look right. And then I'll like try and blow the ends out with a airbrush or a straw or something, and then they just look messy. So, and by the way, I welcome any comments, good, bad, or otherwise, on any of my videos from anybody that has any questions or comments or suggestions, anything like that. What do you think of that so far? Is there a really big glare from my light? I'm gonna bring that up. What do you think of that? That looks kind of cool, but I do need to get some more of this paint off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and torch it. Where's the torch? Here it is. Okay. You don't want to get your torch too close. And especially if you are using, come on, work. Especially if you're using satin enamel, because it'll leave these little tiny white pinpoint marks all over your painting. Now, if you like that, that's cool, but it kind of makes it look really messy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, can you see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tilt this way. I guess we won't be using any burnt sienna in this painting, but that's okay. Well, there's a little bit in the middle here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to keep it down here so you can see it. It's easier for me to tilt towards myself. Okay. So, let me turn it this way, and now you've got a big glare from the window. Sorry about that. And then we'll tilt it down this way. So I changed my pouring medium. I was using like pouring medium and glue and Floetrol, and it was either Anne-Marie Ritterhouse's formula or Julie from Acrylic Pouring. But it just wasn't working for me at all. I couldn't get any cells. I couldn't get anything to really do what it was supposed to do. And I had my paints mixed right, and I did everything I was supposed to do, and it just looked like crap. So I am just using Floetrol, and I was kind of hoping to see a little bit more definition in colors, but it still might pop up there because right now it's just really green. I don't know. Do you think I should tilt it more? There's still quite a bit of paint there. Let's go this way. I'm kind of getting a cloudy effect in that green there. I've got a lot of lacing around that green. Let's go this way a little bit. Sorry, you probably can't see very well. I don't want to get rid of all of that though. Alright, let's go back. I got some cloudy. I really wanted the white clouds though. That's really what I was looking for. But the gold is kind of showing up. It's kind of a lacing. I got a little bit of burnt sienna up in the corner that's showing through. But that's about it. Let's go towards me. Sorry, you can't see this. I'm just tilting it down a little bit and bringing some of this extra paint off of here. I'm trying to get that middle part to stretch out just a little bit more so some other stuff can pop through maybe. You know, this looks so easy when other people do it, but when you try and do it, you think you're doing it like you're supposed to, and then it just does not turn out. Alright, I think I've got about as much paint off of here as I can get off of here. Cover up my thumbprint. Get my edges. I haven't listened to jazz in such a long time. It really is pretty good. I was watching this one video, Faux Pas Art. That guy is amazing. He is so good. He takes the regular techniques and then he kind of puts a twist in them, and his results are gorgeous. And he always plays the best music. So if you ever watch him, he's pretty cool. I was gonna say also, I had a YouTube channel up and I had 7 subscribers. I was so excited, but I wasn't able to export my video. I'm using Swizzle because I wanted to be able to pause, and everything else wasn't working. And so anyway, I couldn't upload, so I found out that my Google account had a different email address than my YouTube. So that's why. So what I did is I deleted my Google account and just kept the email, and so it should work now. I found a workaround. I just downloaded it to my computer and uploaded it to YouTube, but it worked. But anyway, by doing that, I lost all my subscribers. So if you happen to be watching this and you had already subscribed to it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to it again, I would appreciate it. Only if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to beg anybody to subscribe, but it'd be nice to get those people back up there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and torch this one more time. So, kind of like to know who's watching this. If you don't, if you don't want to comment, oh, that looks great, or oh my God, that sucks, or whatever. If you want to just say, hi, my name is Joe, and I live in whatever state, that'd be great. I would love to know who you are and who's watching. I'm in North Carolina, by the way. Kind of in the Charlotte area. I live north of there in a really small town, but I love it. It's up in the country, close to the mountains. But it's pretty nice. I really like it here. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to let it sit for a while and see if it does anything. I don't want you to have to sit and stare at a painting for 10 minutes. So I'm going to pause it and come back, okay? Okay, so I'm back. It hasn't really done a whole lot. I turned my overhead light off so you don't have such a glare. But let me bring this up closer so you can kind of see. There's a lot of lacing, turquoise lacing and white lacing. A little bit of burnt sienna in the corner, turquoise and white in the middle. But other than that, that's kind of it. It's kind of hard to hold the box up there. I keep going the wrong way. Let me turn the box so you can see the other side. Sounds like bluegrass music instead of blues. Alright, so there's some darker color popping through some of that green. And same over here. So we'll see what happens later. We'll let this dry and I'll show it to you once it's dry. I'm gonna do another video after this. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then I have a record on the Lazy Susan ready to go, but I'm going to just play with it. I'm going to use this strainer that I made, and I have a cap hot glued to the bottom. So I don't know if you saw the other video that I posted about this, but I was going to do it on a canvas, but I'm going to do it on a record. and kind of move it around and leave like puddle, like 3 or 4 puddles all around, and tilt it or spin it or who knows what. I'm just gonna play with it, and whatever happens, happens. So it should be fun. I love pouring paint on it when it's spinning. That usually gives a pretty cool effect. So anyway, I'll be doing this video next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, please do. I appreciate it very much. See you later. Bye.